Oh, for fuck's sake, let's get this over with. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where did I last save? Here. And the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. I thought that you at least might be able to appreciate my point of view, but perhaps not. I don't think it should be too complicated to grasp, really. But maybe my way of looking at the world is a little bit unique. Unique? The way you look at the world is fucking retarded. That's what my nurse always used to say, at least when she still had the breath to speak, of course. You're supposed to be proud of that? You're killing people. What the fuck? Where did this come from? Why do you kill people? Are you gonna explain that? Of course not. It's because it's just a yandere story. Just go with it. I need explanation. Maybe I should continue on making my video on, let's see, what I find fascinating about yandere origin stories and all that stuff, because fucking people just killing people for no reason is just fucking dumb. You look at the princess, where else is there for you to look, really, you fucking retard? Your eyes are fixed to her face. She's still smiling, but there's something sinister about her smile. No, really? Aside from us being chained up, you think you're like, maybe there's something sinister about this shit. Or perhaps in your anxious state, you are only imagining there is something sinister about her smile. Oh god, fuck off. It is easy to see things which do not really exist when your surroundings are festooned in shadows and infested with fucking skeletons everywhere. In actuality, however, the princess does not look any different to how she usually does. Then what was the point of talking about this fucking bullshit? If it's like, she looks different, but not really. But maybe she does look different, but not really. Go fuck yourself, whoever wrote this piece of shit. Neither is she acting any different to the way she usually acts. She has not changed. It's only your perspective of her that has changed. Look, I'm saying philosophical bullshit. I changed your perspective, didn't I? Go fuck yourself. Tremulously, you ask the princess what she means, a question the princess is only too happy to answer. It's simple, really. Like I said, you were wondering, weren't you, why there weren't any guards or any servants in the castle when you first arrived here? Yeah. The question had crossed your mind, yes. You're sure that the princess had said her ministers sent them away, though. Was that a lie? I wasn't being wholly truthful, no. I thought you would be afraid of me if you knew what had actually happened, and I didn't want that. I wanted you to stay with me. My ministers didn't send anybody away because I don't have any ministers. I dispatched of them too. Did she now? No, you think? I suppose you ought to not be surprised, but you still shudder regardless. My ministers weren't very much fun, I'm afraid. They had a lot of ideas about what I should and should not do after my parents died. The princess stares at you, her eyes wide like black holes, empty, yawning abysses. But she's still the same, right? Didn't you fucking mention... You just fucking said that she is still the same princess, even though we have now a skewed perspective of her, but in actuality, she is still the same. Go fuck yourself. And now you're saying her eyes wide like black holes? Are you fucking kidding me? Kill me. So I killed them. No, kill me, not them. Why do they have the pleasure in death? I don't have, and yet here I am being tortured by your endless ramblings. I killed my servants too, though I did a more thorough job with them than I did my ministers. I did not care for my ministers, you see. They were all fusty old men, but I did love my servants. I loved my lady's maids and under my maids, and my scullery maids, and my housekeeper, and my cooks, and my large retinue of retainers. So you love torturing women to death or something? They were like my family. They raised me in my parents' absence, and I adored them. They were so very dear to me that I had no real choice. I had to eat them. What? Okay, so here's the deal. Because we are now running low on supplies, you tortured, I guess you killed all your servants, all your lady friends, just so you could eat them, and now we're all cannibalism and stuff. It's so retarded. Holy fucking shit. Does that follow? Nope. Not logically, no. Why, you asked the princess, your voice trembling, would you eat the people that you love? Seems a poor way to repay them for their kindness. Yeah, I know, right? Finally, the first smart thing you have ever said. Well, why wouldn't you eat the people that you love? I don't think there could be any greater way of showcasing one's gratitude, unless you have any better ideas. I don't know, first of all, let them live. No, don't eat them, don't kill them and shit. Yeah, that's one way to showcase gratitude. You weren't expecting the princess to turn the tables on you quite like this, and dumbfounded, you stare at her. What the fuck? Just say what I just said, stupid. You know, precious little... What? Little about your love in the... Fuck. Come on, I can read this. You know precious little about love yourself, so it is hard for you to form a convincing rebuttal, but you muster up a few token arguments. You tell the princess that eating people isn't very nice, and neither is it strictly legal. A better way to show your gratitude to your servants would be with increased wages or increased holidays. Hell yeah. The princess listens to your arguments or expression astute, like a student poised to take notes in a very important lecture. Once you are finished, however, her concentration fails her. But her shoulders begin to shake, but it's not with remorse for what she had done. Instead, she's laughing. Ah, dear one, that's very funny, but why should I care about the law? I'm a princess. One day I'll be the queen. I am the law. That is a good point. No, it is not. But would eating people not turn her subject against her? Yeah. What subjects? I'm no fool, you know, no matter how mad I might act, and I know what happens beyond the castle's walls. I know all about the plague. Once I might have had a populace to govern, but they're all gone now. I'm a princess in nothing but name only, a monarch without any subjects. Don't you think that's sad? I know I do. It's so woefully lonely. If she feels lonely, then why is she systematically slaughtering all of her domestics? Yeah, it's fucking stupid as fuck. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Perhaps not to you. Lick of sense? Pun, because cannibalism? Gently, the princess caresses your cheek. But I shouldn't judge you too harshly. As much as I like you, dear one, you are a commoner. Perhaps you can't understand the intricacies of my thoughts. Your thoughts are fucking stupid. Privately, you doubt that anybody would be able to understand the intricacies of the princess's thoughts process, largely because it is unreasonable and fucking stupid and retarded and dumb and idiotic and moronic and stupid and fucking stupid as fuck. You do not say that, though. Instead, you ask her the only question you can think of to ask, with your weary throat which is sore from shouting. Why? Why, you ask, the princess blinks. It's because I don't want you to leave me, of course. Everybody leaves sooner or later, whether they have pledged their allegiance to me or not. That is simply the way of the world. Simply our people are fickle and inconstant, even to me, a monarch. That is why I decided to eat my servants. I had no choice, you see. It was the only way to ensure that they would never leave me. That is fucking retarded. Holy shit. Who taught you that? Whoever taught you that should be punched in the face. When you think about it, they should be grateful that I would demean myself so to consume their flesh and blood. Then don't fucking eat them, you stupid idiot. I am a magnanimous ruler, you see, and I treat all of my subjects equally. I love every single one of you. And naturally, I love you too. You have been awfully nice to me. And you are a very pretty alongside it. Very pretty. If you were a plain ugly girl, perhaps I would not shower you with affection quite as intense as this, but you've captured my heart. I think you're lovely. So I'll bestow upon you the highest honor I can conceive of. Give me your crown. I want your body mixed with mine. Then we can stay together forever and ever. That is fucking stupid. The princess leans in. You can feel her soft silken hair brushing against her cheeks. You can feel, too, the warmth of her breath as it goes against her skin. As it goes? Whatever. It is cold in the dungeon, but the princess's close proximity is perverse though this might sound something of a comfort. You get off to this shit? What the fuck? Our fucking main character is beyond saving. It's beyond fucking common sense. There's a new level of There's a new level of retardation of this fucking main character. He's so fucking dumb. Her eyes are wide and her lips are so red. Her smile, meanwhile, is so sweet. I've been doing my best to fulfill the role that fate has dictated for me, but really... The princess exhales. Her eyes, which are boring into yours, are like two dark tarns. Finally, you think you see in the alarming lack of light, the lack of anything in the princess's gaze, some degree of humanity. It gets so lonely, or go fuck yourself. You worn out the specialty, the novelty of saying the title of the game. You said it like 5 times now, or maybe 4 or 3. But this brief flicker of understanding which passes between the pair of you is soon cut short. The princess dips her head. She parts her lips, which are as red as the petals of a carnivorous flower. You feel the princess's breath against your neck. It is warm in the icy chill of the dungeons, and you shudder from it. For a few moments, you think this overture of the princess could be romantic in a way, but this too comes to a swift, merciless close. The princess's mouth is on your neck. Ah, you're crunching. Ew. The princess's teeth, sharp as needles, are in your flesh. The princess is draining your blood. Wait, is she a vampire? No, it can't be. She's supping on it in great greedy goblets, like a hungry animal, one who cannot truly comprehend the harm it is causing. Even as the princess soups or whatever from you, her arms twined around your waist, you find you cannot hate her. Why? You're being eaten alive and you're like, I can't hate you for this. You are retarded, you fucking idiot. She is far too unworldly. You are sure as your consciousness begins to fade that the princess was being sincere when she spoke of her love for her past servants. God fucking repeal the 19th Amendment. Repeal the 19th. Women are fucking idiots. They're fucking retarded. They can't vote for shit. They can't write for shit. Well, look at this fucking garbage. God, what has happened to this fucking world? It's simply the way the princess expresses this great love of hers, a love which is so very abundant it borders upon the monstrous. It is a love you never thought that you would ever experience. This love of the princess eclipses anything you have ever known before. It eclipses sanity. It eclipses reason. It eclipses all notions you might once have had of right or wrong. The princess, you know full well, does not care about such concepts. I'm all for gender equality and shit, but this is making me really misogynistic. This is fucking retarded. You have always possessed a stubborn core nestled beneath your weak-willed exterior, but the prince is even stubborner, I guess that's a word, than you are. Is supposed to be more stubborn? Whatever. In the face of her love, you have met your match. The princess draws back desperately, you gasp for air, but she doesn't give you any quarter. As before, she lifts her head, her red lips redder, still with your blood, then splits apart her jaw. Her teeth, which are impossibly inhumanly sharp, glint wickedly like knives. Then she tears out your throat. The front of your nightgown was white once, now it is red, haha. There is so much blood you can smell it when you inhale, sharper than metal. It is so potent you can taste your own tongue. Wait, you can still feel stuff? You're still alive after having your throat being ripped off? Whatever. Try to inhale, but this task proves to be beyond you. What with the twin perforations that have ruptured your skin? Your attempted breaths, when they escape your lips, sound like sad, sorry wheezes. Your whole body, meanwhile, feels as though it is on fire. You make for quite a sorry sight indeed, but you'll forgive me if my sympathy is limited. You did bring this upon yourself, you know. Go fuck yourself, stupid. You reap what you sow, and in your case, you made a series of bad decisions which led to your untimely demise. Now, what do you want to do? Will you accept this fate of yours and rest in peace, or will you try to fight against it? Retard! Fucking retarded, this fucking visual now. Accept it. What, really? You're fine with being eaten alive in a dark, dingy dungeon, then being left to rot? It does not sound like a very satisfying ending to this particular narrative, but if that is what you want, then so be it. I do not mind indulging you. That is what I have always done, after all, from the moment we first met. I have dedicated myself tirelessly to answering your wishes, and this is no different. Do not be so foolish to think, though, that you can escape me, even in your life's blood has mingled with that of the princess's. I'm not going to relinquish my hold upon you that easily. I did pledge, after all, to remain by your side, come what will, fire or flood. I will never leave you. You will never be lonely again. Go fuck yourself, stupid. Yeah. Fight against your fate, even though we can't do anything about it. That is a good answer, I must admit. I like it. It is impressive how very defiant you could be, even in a situation as discomforting as this. I can't read again. My body is starting to reject reading this garbage again. Why? Why is it so hard to read this fucking visual novel? Why is it other visual novels I have no problem with, but this visual novel in particular? Go fuck yourself. Now, try not to cry, keep your chin up, but this is a minor setback in your story. Like all fair maidens, you are deserving of your own happy ending. You need only the strength to try and seek it out. Why don't we give this another go? Just try not to ensnare the hearts of any more monarchs, particularly those with unusual appetites. You are destined for far higher purposes than being an entree. Entree? There you go, entree. And there are vastly more enjoyable ways to be eaten in this world. Your fate is once again in your hands. Now I wonder, which path will you take? Nothing. Give up. So, you've come back here, have you? Yep. It does not come as much of a surprise, though presented with three potential paths. It is not as though traversing any of them would have any particular impact upon your ultimate fate. In the end, you're always destined to return here. Did you really think you had a choice? How hopelessly naive of you. I thought that you were smarter than that. No, as we've seen from all three of us, we are unbelievably new, high-level, fifth-dimensional retarded. We are 12th level idiots. We are 12th level retarded. Your breath, which once escaped your lips in sharp, ragged gasps, is now on the verge of petering out altogether. Your lungs feel deflated as though they have been punctured. Your blood is rushing through your temples in a heady, overwhelming surge. Your stomach, meanwhile, has twisted itself up into knots. Your body feels heavy, your legs in particular, they no longer wish to obey you. You take a stumbling step forward and your foot gets caught in a tree root. You are certain that you passed this route once already, and that you sidestepped it. Come on, man. Come on, I can do this. We're almost at the end. We are seeing the finish line. We are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But perhaps your memory is beginning to fail you just like the rest of your body. You gasp, surprised, and pitch forwards, dull and senseless like a sack full of potatoes. Your arms hit the ground with a crack, one which makes you cry out in pain. Tears begin to bead on your eyes, wet and salty tears which you cannot stymie. I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother complaining about that. You're not resilient as the grave digger, nor as carefree as the princess. If you lived underwater, then like the mermaid, then nobody, at the very least, would be able to tell that you're crying, but you do not, and I can. Believe me, I can. Your arm aches dreadfully, but at least you can still feel it. Your poor feet, meanwhile, have gone quite numb. You would try to stand, had you the energy, but you know, as you sit there dazed, that this would be a futile effort. You cannot stand, not any longer. It hurts too much. You've really been thrown out tonight, haven't you? You can say that again. I fear I've not been very kind to you, but you ought to be accustomed to hardship. But why then are you crying? You always have been a crybaby. That is why they teased you so much. It's because they knew they would be guaranteed a reaction. You are very predictable. Even now you try to borrow my power for your own purposes. You have not changed at all. As you sit there sobbing, you hear, or you think you can hear, footsteps approaching you. There to your right is the snapping of a twig, to your left, the telltale rustle of leaves. Your every sense feels razor sharp, honed to a knife's point by anxiety. You're so panicked you feel as though you're going to be sick. If you want to vomit, then why not? There is no shame in it. There's nobody here to judge you, nobody but me. I've always been here, you know. I will always be here, no matter how fast you try to run or how far. Did we get into a contract with the devil or a genie or something? Did you really think you could escape me? Poor, sweet child. Poor little fool. I did tell you that, did I not? A contract with a witch is binding. Oh, okay, so we got a witch. No amount of physical distance between the both of us could ever sever it. I told you I would never let you be lonely, and I meant it. But I have had rather enough of these little games. It is time for me to collect my collateral. A soft gasp escapes your throat as you feel your arms wind their way about your back. Fuck it, whatever. Naturally, you know whose arms they are. They are mine. I've been watching you all night, but this is the first time I've reached out to you in so direct a manner. Did you not expect me to be so forward? I can hear your heart fluttering in your chest. It is beating very quickly, like a startled rabbit's. Your breaths are short and sharp. It is a cold night, and though I am holding you, you are still shaken. I wish you would not tremble so. Everybody fears the unknown, but we are not strangers. We have spoken before, have we not? When you first called me forth from the ether, Using that book you found in the library, you were desperate enough then to turn to the occult for help. You pleaded with me to use my magic for your behalf. Yep, I knew it. You begged me. You implored and you entreated. And fuck, I can't read. And you wheedled and you whined, and though I had some reservations, you forced my hand. I had no choice, not in the face of your desperation. You did not want to be lonely anymore. You wanted to have a friend, somebody who would always be there for you no matter what. You wanted somebody to love you. Is that not what you demanded of me? Is that not what I have given you? You might think me wicked, but I think you're being awfully cruel yourself to run from me after I made all of your wishes come true. So let me guess, the play started with with this bitch, right? Because of the witch or something. I didn't think, about punish you for running away from me. I thought of poking out your eyes so that you might never see anybody other than me. What kind of logic is that? Because if you poke my eyes, even though you say you can only look at me, how? I can't even see other people, stupid. I thought of cutting off your lovely hair, so that nobody might ever think you beautiful but me. What? Then I won't be beautiful to anybody. I'll fucking ugly. I thought of breaking your legs so that you might never be able to escape from me. Now that makes sense. For once. I turned all of these intriguing ideas over in my mind, but I am a merciful witch. Though you hurt me, I do not wish to hurt you. You asked, after all, that I love you, and that is what I did. I have drowned you in my love. I have buried you beneath my love. I have swallowed you with my love. You have always been a sad, lonely girl, one who has been starved of affection. Nobody's ever cared for you. Your life has been a barren, empty wasteland, one devoid of any fonder feelings. That is why I had to drown you, see? That's why I had to bury you. That is why I had to swallow you. In the end, I was doing you a favor. I was doing it all for you. In that sense, you are very lucky. Do you know that? There are few people in the world who would have had the privilege of being loved to the brink of insanity quite this many times in one night. There are few people in the world who can claim to have been loved by a witch. You have experienced so much love, it ought to have slacked, whatever, even your unquenchable thirst. You know now what it feels like to be adored. Man, it sucks. I have more than upheld my end of the bargain. Now I think it is time that you do the same. From this night forth, you and I will always be together. Then I shall be able to love you endlessly. You will never be lonely again. Are we done? Please, are we done? Please. No more other fucking routes. Please, extras, gallery. Wait, there's one more here. Fuck. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh man, come on, dude. Don't do this to me. I mean, what else is there? Oh wait a second. There's nothing to load here, so if I start again. Wait, what the fuck? It deleted my fucking file. See? It deleted all my shit. Gee, thanks a lot, you fucking visual novel piece of shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? What about this other part? Am I supposed to replay this piece of shit again? Ah, come on, man. Well, I can always spam the button. I can't even use the fucking skip buttons because fuck you. It's automatic. Fuck this visual novel, man. Okay, this is different. I have seen the signpost before, and you know full well where each path will lead you. I would say that your fate is in your hands, but you and I both know that is incorrect. Your fate is and always has been mine to manipulate. Must we really go through this rigmarole again? You won't discover anything new, you know. The mermaid, the gravedigger, and the princess will not deviate from the scripts which have already been prepared for them. I did not, in all honesty, think to furnish any further responses for them. I did not think you would be seeing them again, but no matter. If this is what you want, I shall provide for you. Throw your knife away again and again. Be drowned by love, be buried by love, consumed by love. Then you would have enough and you can no longer stand. Submit yourself once again to my embrace, and let yourself experience the love as precious few humans have ever before had the misfortune of experiencing. Go to the shore. So you want to go to the shore? Good idea. What will you discover there? It's not far from over. Shit. Well, at least I could skip this part, so thank God for that. Thank you, Dad, for this. Oh, you still wish to shoulder on, though, yeah? It is remarkable given this is the second time you have been pulled beneath the ocean surface. Yeah, we're fucking stupid. I would have thought you would not want to give up by now. But no matter, you really are stubborn. I cannot promise a better fate than what awaits you, regardless of what you might choose, but I am willing to indulge you. Let's go back to the beginning once again. Fate is in your hands. At least that's what you once thought. You and I both know, however, that this never was the case. Not now that you belong to me. How much longer can you keep resisting, though? I cannot wait to find out. Wait a second. Didn't I accept fate? I thought you might say that. You were able to resist the pressure of the ocean's waves once before, but this feels like a lifetime ago. Perhaps it is. You are tired now and you want nothing more to succumb. Cannot say that I blame you. You can see how tired you are, dear one. But worry not. I'll still be here for you, even if you spend your days languishing at the bottom of the ocean. I should never leave you if we did make a contract after all. The world might have forsaken you, but I never will. I will never leave you. You will never be alone, yada yada. Go to the village. And then we get buried alive here. Simple fate. Yeah, I thought you might say that, etc. You might have defied me once before, but I could see the fire has long since begun to leave your eyes. You have been subjected to too many horrors for one so young. Though even if you are more of an advanced stage of your faculties, would have begun to fail you regardless. Humans are not meant to die as many times as you have. They are supposed to pass on only the ones, whatever, who experience something few others have. In that sense, you are quite fortunate, but I suppose it does not feel like it. I can see how very tired you are, but worry not. I will still be here for you, even though you have been shut away far too soon inside your own tomb. I shall never leave you. We didn't make a contract after all the world might have forsaken you. I shall never leave you, etc. I will never be lonely again, etc. Yeah. Fight it. My, this is certainly unexpected. I'd rather thought after everything you have been subjected to, you would no longer wish to continue this farce. I was fully prepared for you to forfeit yourself at long last to my loving embrace. I am ready to embrace you, should you so desire it, and cradle you within my unassailable affection. But it seems you are not ready to submit. Not quite yet. Being buried alive twice over has not been over to diminish your determination. You still wish to fight against me, as if you have any hope of succeeding. Your efforts are all futile. Do you not know that? I am far, far stronger than a skinny human like yourself could ever begin to contemplate. You would be better... Come on. You would be better served if you gave in. Perhaps I have not loved you effusively enough. Not just yet. If you are to learn anything, I must first beat it into your thick skull of yours. Will you listen to me, then? I only want what is best for you, you know. Hurting you hurts me too, but if that is what you want, so be it. Let's go back to the beginning once again. The fate is in your hands, at least that is what you might think. You and I both know if it is not the case, you will still belong to me and I will never let you forget that. Now continue to struggle. Do your very best. It will not work, but it should be entertaining if nothing else. Yep. Simple fate first? Yeah, I thought you might say that. Though you once summoned forth the courage to persevere, despite the odds, your strength has begun to fail. You're tired now. This is more than you can endure. Being eaten alive not just once but twice. It's more than any ordinary human could ever hope to endure. And you, though hard strong, are nothing more than a little girl. Why are you so very slender? You might as well be a fair flower. I can see how weary you have become. But worry not. I will still be here for you, even though you might be bleeding out in the dark, dingy dungeon. I shall never leave you. We didn't make a contract after all. The world may have forsaken, but I never will. I will never leave you. You'll never be lonely again. Stupid. Fight against your fate. Oh, you wish to keep going, do you? That is impressive, given this is the second time you have been devoured so heartily. Of all the demise you have experienced, this is one the most gruesome. If you had tired of these repetitions, I would understand. I am not the wicked witch you might think I am, and I would be willing to show you mercy should you want it. But I could tell that you do not want it. Goodness me, you are stubborn. Why, I ask you, do you continue to fight? There's no escape for you, you know. I will never let you leave no matter how you struggle. But very well, let us go back to the beginning once again. If it's your, so I once told you, you ought to know, however, that this was never truly the case. You still belong to me. I'm not going to let you get away from me, not that easily. You can struggle much as you want, but it will be in vain. It does not matter where you go. I will always find you. I can promise you that much. Give up? Question mark. There, you see, are you happy now? I told you that there was no use in repeating this night, yet you failed to listen. You have been drowned, buried, and consumed once more, and for what? Do you feel as though you have made any progress in your attempts to escape from me? Once again, you find yourself as you were at the end of the last foray into my forest full of nightmares. You are kneeling upon the ground, your feet aching. Perhaps they are bleeding and your skirt tattered and torn. You try to inhale, but it hurts. It feels as though your lungs have been punctured by a pair of embroidery scissors. When you swallow, you can taste salt upon your tongue. You blink, it is so very dark in these woods you fear you cannot see. There is a heavy leaden weight upon your shoulders. It feels as though somebody is shoveling soil upon you. Your body is cold as though it has been sapped of all warmth. Your blood, which ought to flow through your veins, feels as though it has frozen. That or has been purged from your body altogether in rust-red garbage. Have you not had enough of this silly thing? I am saying this for your sake, you know, just as much as I am mine. Though I might have trapped you, hence, I did it only because I care for you. I want only for you to realize the folly of your ways. Now cease your foolish attempts to escape. They will accomplish nothing save stretching your mind beyond this limitation. It has already, I fear, been stretched thin already. Humans are not designed to die, not as incessantly as you have. One death will be enough to finish most of your kind off, yet you have enjoyed 6 of them. You do not want to go through that again, do you? Then do not run from me. Let me console you. Let me embrace you. Let me love you. What do you say to that? Go fuck yourself. Can't got your tongue, Well, no matter. You will not need your tongue to speak while we are together. It is an unnecessary appendage, however much you might wish one day to whisper sweet nothings to me. I'm an all-powerful witch after all, and I can hear all of your thoughts. I know what you're thinking. Go fuck yourself. Yes, that is right. Silence is golden, as they say. You don't need to speak. You do not need to blink. You do not even need to breathe. Now that you're finally mine, I will cut off your tongue and I will pluck out your pretty little eyes, and I will... No. I beg your pardon? What was that, dear one? Come on. Say something. Say something. Or has her tongue already been cut off? I said no. I am not your dear one. I never wanted this. What? You would defy me still after all you have endured? Worse, that's not enough for you, you gluttonous girl. Do you wish for more? I just wish for a friend. I didn't want to be lonely. But you ensnared me. You tricked me. Well, I never. What bold accusations. They are not true, though, you know. They are bald-faced lies. I did nothing of the sort. My name might begin in a similar fashion, but I am no Mephistopheles. I am very upfront. When we first met, I said, if you wish to make a contract with me, it will cost you. It is your own fault that you did not listen. You accepted my terms, and now you are paying the price. Now, if you will come with me, my dear. I am not your dear. Really now, this has become all rather tiresome. I must insist that you cease this childish outburst at once, or else. Or else what? Will you cut off my tongue? Will you pluck out my eyes? You already stole my name. But it's coming back to me. No, that should be impossible. Yeah, what the fuck? You gave your name to me. You gave your soul to me. You pledged your heart and your body to me, and now I want them back. I am tired of these games too. Oh my god, finally, yes, I am tired of this fucking visual novel as well. Medea? Who? You remember my name? Who? I do now. How? There was no setup to this, no build-off, no payoff. How the fuck who even the fuck is Medea? Where the fuck did this come from? I do now? Oh, go fuck yourself. You're called Medea and I... No, stop it. I'm called Rosette, okay? It can't be. Why is this such a big reveal? I don't even get it. What the fuck is happening? I knew you were stubborn, but... I learned how to be stubborn. I'm used to being bullied. You're just like the others. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You took everything from me. And now, I'm taking it back. No, you can't. Rosette, please don't go. Don't leave me. We made a contract, you and I. You said that you wanted a friend. And I promised to be that friend, ho. I promised that I would always be there for you. You really mean to abandon me? That was the general idea. And what of me? What am I supposed to do? Wait, you can just abandon the fucking witch that easily? You? You can go fuck yourself. You can run for all I care. What? No, Rosette. I call after you retreating back, but you do not heed my words. You do not turn your head. Once it was you who knelt in the dirt. Your clothes tattered and torn, your dignity alongside it. You were so vulnerable then. You were so very, very beautiful. In a perverse way, however. I think you might look even more beautiful now that you are walking away from me. That is the thing you humans say, is it not? You never realize just how much you value something until you no longer have it. It does not hold true in my case, however. I knew you were a precious find when first you summoned me. Your fine determination, even in the face of extreme hardship, endeared you to me. I thought you were very noble, really. How hard it survived for so long in an environment which is so very hostile. For a human, I thought you were remarkable. That is why I decided to form a contract with you. I thought with a human like you by my side, my own empty life, endless wandering might not be so lonely. Goodness me, I must be growing sentimental in my old age. Now, you're not the one... You're not the one upon the ground, it is I. I could keep calling for you, but I know it would do no good. What? You have the power of the fucking witch. What is stopping you from doing what you want, you fucking idiot? It will not turn back from me now. Now when I have caused you so much suffering. I did not mean to hurt you so, though. I truly did love you, albeit in my own way. In the end, however, I suppose the love of a witch was too much even for you to endure. But now there's nothing but the milky moonlight and the trees which jet out the earth about me. So what? So the only way to solve all the drowning, the burying alive, the being eaten alive, just say no. Just say no. That is all, and everything will be okay. Just say no, bro. Just say no. They look like monuments built in the honor of a foreign god. Who gives a shit? They look like nothing from the world that you knew, Rosette. Who gives it? Who the fuck is even Rosette? Who the fuck is Medea? Because they are not from your world. They are of mine. Now you have fled from me like a bird loose from its cage. I fear I will never see you again. I will be on my own in this forest for all of eternity. Or until another silly little girl with stars in her eyes and dreams in her heart summons me once more. It has happened a handful of times in the past. It might one day happen again. Until that day, however, I will lie here among the foliage and the fog, and I will close my eyes. I will let myself dream, and enrobed in the undulating mist, I shall think to myself, it gets so lonely, go fuck yourself. Are we fucking done? I fucking hate this visual novel, but thank God it's over. Thank God it's fucking over, man. So, return, load again, and it, oh well. What if we start again? I'm sitting at 40 state and I push back or something away. If I run him, it should be blah blah. Wait. It's different. There's nowhere after all for me to run to. I am all alone. You have abandoned me. You made a contract with me once. When you wished for a pet, it was a contract I swore I would fulfill upon my good name. But you betrayed me. Oh, Rosette, why did you have to go? My days were intolerably dull and tedious without you to amuse me or company slake my boredom nicely. But now that you have gone, that boredom has returned fourfold. It is so consuming I fear I might go mad from it if I have not granted God mad already. There was another mortal out there who might keep me company, if only. Oh, perhaps I spoke too soon. It would seem another has intruded upon my moonlit solitude after all, far more quickly than I was expecting. How very fortuitous. Well met, stranger. Does the moon not look beautiful tonight? Why, it's almost as if our encounter was preordained by a being far greater than the both of us. But that, of course, is a foolish thought. There are a few things out there more powerful than myself. Now then, would you care to create a contract with me and relieve the events I've decided on you? What if I say don't? Oh, do you not wish to stay with me, dear one? Very well. You're awfully cruel, but I can understand how you feel. I am a benevolent witch, regardless of what some people might say, and I would never force you to do anything out against your will. My love has always been reciprocal in nature, though she did not appreciate that. Now, if that is all, would you like to run along? No good can come, you know, of solidifying with witches in the dead of night. You had best be on your way, and quickly. Otherwise, I might just change my mind. After all, it gets so lonely here. Fucking keeps deleting my fucking save file. Oh, are you still here? I thought that I already sent you on your way. You certainly are, stubborn child, that, or you have a very cruel one to take delight in my suffering as you are. Now, don't just stand there. If there's something you wish to tell me, I would bid that you tell it. Have you reconsidered my earlier offer? Very good. Come to me, dear one. You are lonely too. I can tell the scent of loneliness positively falls off you much like the mist in the early morning. Oh, come, do not look so surprised. It was not at all a difficult guess. Why else would you be spending time with me? Had you anything better to do with your time? We are all lonely here. In that sense, we might not as well be dissimilar, you and I. Though it might be a wish and you are human, I am not a stranger to the complicated emotions of your kind. I was a human myself once upon a time. That was a very, very long time ago. Now come to me, and I shall tell you a story. I will tell you a story of a girl running through the forest without ceasing. A girl entrapped in the patch, with no beginning and no end. My story will unravel and broken from now until the end of time, and if you slowly allow yourself to submerge within it, you'll never need to be alone again. Okay. And it fucking closed by itself. Thank you, stupid fucking game. Why would you do that? Why would you close yourself? English. Son of a bitch. So in the end, all the witch does now is just tell the story of Rosette and stuff. Okay. You piece of shit. You are running through a forest. Is this it, finally? I mean, I think it is, because I remember this part of the dialogue. Oh, my goodness me. And I can't even skip. That means it refreshed. Yep. So I'm gonna edit here, so... Oh, man. At least give me the gallery. And it fucking deleted the gallery shit. God fucking damn it, I hate this fucking visual novel. Fuck this. Tedious, overbloated, nonsensical, repetitive. At least the artwork is nice. The music is repetitive, but not really. It's more of a nitpick than actually. Didn't bother me that much, and the music is really good, but sure. Repetitive, very descriptive writing. The writing does not set up anything. It does not build off anything. It does not pay off anything. The reveal that the prince is just a cannibal from somewhere, I don't know, is just fucking retarded. At least the mermaid kind of made sense. I was like, hey, you're a mermaid, you kill people, you drown people, and she did exactly that, so that's okay. The gravedigger kind of predicted that, yeah, I did predict that we were going to be buried alive, but it was so stupid, like, let's hug each other out, and etc. And after hugging and make you feel better, hey, I'm gonna bury you alive now because I don't know, that's how I express my love. It's so fucking retarded. And then the princess, there was no build up or payoff to her reveal of being a cannibal. It's so fucking dumb. And again, repetitive, fucking annoying writing, fucking pretentious as shit. My body is physically recoiling from reading more of this fucking visual novel. It's so awful. It's fucking idiotic. It's moronic. It's retarded. It's making me want to kill myself. It's so vomit inducing. So much vomit words. I just want to fucking end it now and never play this fucking visual novel ever again. So it gets so lonely. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourself. I think my review is fair enough. Is it fair enough? I had to enjoy this fucking visual novel for what feels like for fucking ever.